Okay, so we're going deep today into SXSW 2025.
Lots to unpack.
Yeah, so much buzz around celebrity interviews this year. And
Definitely.
we're focusing on that E-News YouTube video specifically.
So many good ones in
Yeah,
there.
like Ben Affleck, Jenna Ortega, Paul Rudd,
Big names for sure.
big names. And I'm curious what stood out to you in all this.
It's a total gold mine.
Yeah.
Honestly, not just for, the movies coming out, but like how Hollywood works.
The behind-the-scenes stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And maybe even like glimpses into how our culture is shifting.
Oh, I like that.
Huh.
Okay, so Affleck, he was really enthusiastic about his new movie, The Count.
The Count, yeah.
And it sounds really interesting, like funny, intriguing, multi-character plot.
Multi-character, that's a good keyword there.
It is. Yeah, and actually, let's just hear it straight from him.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So this whole multi-character thing seems to be everywhere these days.
It really does.
Is it just me, or are we, like, craving more complex stories?
I don't think it's just you. Think about it in your own life. Understanding different perspectives is huge, right? It's essential.
Exactly. And these films, they tap into that same desire to see the world through different lenses. You know, it's like we're realizing there's rarely just one right answer anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. And maybe that's why Affleck's older movies still resonate so much.
They hold up.
He even joked about potential sequels like Good Will Hunting 2, with everyone a bit more seasoned, shall we say?
A little older, yeah.
And an Air follow-up. But focusing on Phil Knight this time.
Interesting.
I mean, part of me laughs, but another part wouldn't mind seeing those.
I know, right?
But comedy sequels are a tough game.
Oh, they are so tough. Remember Anchorman 2?
Oof, yeah.
Sometimes recapturing that magic is impossible. It's not just about getting the actors back. It's about the cultural moment, the zeitgeist, everything aligning perfectly.
Yeah, totally. And that brings us to the marketing genius, that is Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Oh, those two.
I mean, Dunking Kings, alongside David Beckham for Stella Artois.
That was everywhere.
They know how to play the friendship card.
They do. Makes you kind of want to grab a beer with your buddies, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, honestly. They're tapping into that feeling of camaraderie, making the brand feel like part of your friend group.
Part of the gang.
Exactly. And with this trio, they're hitting multiple demographics at once.
So smart. Okay, let's talk about Jenna Ortega.
Oh, she's everywhere right now.
Affleck was gushing about her talent, even mentioning her playful stop-it energy on set.
That's so her.
Do you think this pairing signifies something bigger? Like Affleck recognizing the next generation of Hollywood power?
Possibly. Think about the shows you're watching right now. Are we seeing a shift towards darker themes, more complex female characters?
Absolutely.
Ortega embodies that perfectly. And that's why she's resonating so powerfully, especially with Gen Z.
Yeah, she's got that Gen Z appeal for sure. And speaking of the next generation, Affleck had a really interesting take on his own kids possibly entering the business.
Oh, yeah. What did he say? Wow, that's refreshing. It seems like Hollywood parents are finally realizing that pushing their kids into the family business isn't always the best recipe for happiness.
Yeah, it's a different world than when he was coming up. And while we're on the subject of enduring stars, Affleck had some great things to say about Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, what a legend.
Master Cool, the everyman.
So true. I think Rudd's appeal lies in the fact that he doesn't take himself too seriously, you know? He can be the goofy guy next door or the superhero saving the world.
Right.
And he's believable in both roles.
He really is. All right, now, for a bit of a curveball, Affleck in a Sabrina Carpenter music video.
Wait, what?
Is a pop music career next for Batman?
I would not have predicted that. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. He seems game for anything.
He does. Look, actors venturing into music, sometimes it works, sometimes it's a disaster.
It's a mixed bag.
But in this age of personal branding, it could be a savvy move for Affleck.
That's true. Interesting. Okay, now let's move on to Continental.
Yes, Continental.
The John Wick prequel.
The director was dropping names left and right, talking about this incredible cast he assembled.
Oh, yeah, he went all out.
Sounds like he basically just hit up his favorite actors and said, want to be in a John Wick prequel.
Who would say no to that?
I know, right? I mean, the star power can be a huge draw, especially for a franchise like John Wick.
Huge draw.
But let's be honest, haven't we seen plenty of flops with all-star casts?
We have.
Sometimes it's the story that truly captivates us, not just the names on the poster.
Truth.
That's true.
Okay, what else?
Finally, let's talk Superbad.
Ah, a classic.
The director was very firm, no sequel ever.
No sequel, wow. You know, it makes you wonder, what movie from your teenage years would you never want to see a sequel to?
It's a good question.
There's a certain magic that can't be replicated.
There really is.
He's got a point. Sometimes it's best to leave a classic untouched. The risk of tarnishing the original is just too high.
Too high. So we've gone from multi-character narratives to marketing strategies to the next generation of stars.
Quite a journey.
Quite a deep dive into Hollywood's present and future.
It is. And it all started with a few interviews.
A few sound bites.
It makes you think about how these small glimpses into the industry can spark such big conversations.
They really do. Until next time, keep those insightful observations coming, and let's keep diving deep.
Thank you.